Here in Connecticut, they're laying off thousands of people in the state, especially state workers. What do you think?
Well, I know Connecticut very well. I've lived here. I have my friends here, and it's very sad. I see what's happening, and we're going to bring our jobs back. We're bringing them back to Connecticut and elsewhere in the United States. They're moving to Mexico. In the case of losing General Electric, that to me is a bad blow. That was a surprising blow. That's a big one. But we're going to bring jobs back to the country and to Connecticut, believe me.
Right? They went to Massachusetts. I mean, GE went to Massachusetts.
It's a shocker. The whole thing, them leaving, I can't see them outside of Connecticut, but they went to Massachusetts. That's not good.
As a businessman, what are you seeing in Connecticut?
I love Connecticut. I love the people. It's got such potential, but we have to bring jobs back to our country. We have to bring jobs back to Connecticut, and I'll do it. We're going to stop with the Mexico stuff. I mean, they're moving. You look at Carrier, Ford, Nabisco, so many people are moving. So many companies are moving to Mexico. And that's why you hear in the background the kind of crowds we have. It's unbelievable. And we're going to bring it all back. We're going to bring it back.
How are you holding up personally? This is a lot.
It's a lot, but, you know, I'm doing well. I'm doing really well in Connecticut, in New York. You know, the nice part is I'm doing the best in the states where they know me. You look at even Massachusetts, they know me pretty well there. I got almost 50% with many people running. Connecticut, I just saw polls that were through the roof, and that doesn't mean you still have to get out and vote, folks, because we have a whole movement thing going on, and we're going to bring it back. It's really about making America great again. That's why I'm doing this. We're going to make America great again. We have the best people in the world. We have a potentially, I mean, we've lost so much of our greatness, but we're going to make it better than ever before.
All right, how? Give me a couple examples of how.
Well, the big thing, first of all, we're going to strengthen up our military. We're going to get rid of Obamacare. We're going to replace it with something so much better. So many different things. But in terms of a place like Connecticut, we're bringing our jobs back. We're not going to let companies move so easily into other countries and then sell the product to us. No tax, no nothing. And we're not going to be the stupid people anymore. Right now, we're the stupid people.
How are you going to help them bring jobs back to America? Like stopping them, like you build a wall to keep them out. How are you going to keep the wall?
Well, the one thing we're going to do is lower taxes. We have the highest taxes in the world, anywhere in the world. And under my plan, I'm lowering taxes far more than anybody else. And that alone is going to bring people in. But we have to get the companies back because you're losing, even in Connecticut, I'm driving by and I'm seeing plant after plant that's like abandoned. And many of those companies actually moved to Mexico. I mean, a lot of places, but they're moving to Mexico, and we're going to stop it. And one of the ways you stop it is they're going to move to Mexico, enjoy your stay in Mexico, but we're going to charge you for your product 35% or so when you start selling to the United States. And you know what that does? That means they're going to stay in Connecticut.
Last question for you. I've seen you at the Yankees game. Red Sox or Yankee?
Well, you know I've been a Yankee fan. That's such a horrible question you ask me. I mean, that's such a horrible question. But I do love both teams, and I have friends on both teams. I mean, I have friends, but, you know, George Steinbrenner was a great friend of mine. And we've had some great friends. And I threw out the opening day ball at the Red Sox not so long ago.
That kind of describes your campaign. You're friends with everybody, right?
Steinbrenner basically wouldn't talk to me for about 2 weeks, but that's okay. No, but we love it. And I think the Red Sox are going to have a very good year.
Thank you very much.